Good morning and welcome back to your local news for today, Wednesday, the 20th of April 2016. And here are the headlines. The coastline along the Nikeri River is disappearing due to rising seawater levels. National Youth Parliament held press conference on the strike of high school teachers. Board of Union Federations, Rafactur, is against the increase of electricity rates. High school students held silent protest in the city center. I am Randy Kromadi Harjo and your local news begins now. The coastline along the Nikeri River is no longer visible as a result of the encroaching seawater. So says the District Commissioner of Nikeri, Witperkas Julum Singh. If the seawater continues advancing, the Nikeri River will flow over its banks with all its consequences. Professor Seuna Pal, together with the District Commissioner of Nikeri, visited Bering Hole along the coast of Nikeri. The professor has measured the salinity of seawater and he will investigate why the vegetation in that area is dying. A solution is being sought because the emergency measures have not yielded results. The National Youth Parliament NYP held a press conference yesterday where they make an appeal to the members of the Union of Teachers BVL to resume classes. Teachers and parents need to work together in the interest of the youth. The National Youth Parliament has proposed to the BVL to strike after school hours so not to affect the education of the students. The chairman of the National Youth Parliament, Priya Sital, indicates that young people should not bear the brunt of the industrial action of the BVL. She proposed that if the government conducts talk with the BVL, the representatives of the Youth Parliament should be invited and that the educational process should not be disturbed. Furthermore, the Vice President of the NYP, Acton Conrad, says that the Youth Parliament has always fought for young people. They are there for young people and will represent their interest. Talks were held with the students, but they were not satisfied with the proposal of the NYP and wanted to conduct street protests. Yesterday was the 6th day of industrial actions of the BVL. The Board of Federations in Suriname, Rafactur, does not support the announced increases in the rates of the power company ABS. The chairman of Rafactur, Robbie Berenstein, says that the organization has already discussed this with the president. The trade union leader stressed that the population cannot afford the increase because of the devaluation and the currency rate development. Berenstein says it was agreed at the last meeting with the president that the increase in the rates of ABS would be put on hold. If the government still proceeds to raise the rates, they should be responsible to the consequences. Berenstein would not say what countermeasures Rafactur will take. Monday, the Minister of National Resources, Regilio Dodson, exchanged views with the social partners united in an energy commission. He explains what the intention of the government is on the increase. Students of secondary schools held a silent protest yesterday at the Domineestraat. The presidents of the Cooperation of Students' Councils of the Lyceum 1, Lyceum 2, and SPE organized the protest. The students' presidents indicate that they are neutral and that will remain so. Carlo Redmond, the spokesman of the students, says that the students are dissatisfied with the fact that they lack education. Tests are put on hold. If this silent protest fails, the students will resort to harder actions. As for now, this is your local news for today. Thank you for joining us. Till tomorrow.